Hey there, have you ever found yourself making snap judgments about someone based on their appearance or one silly mistakes they made? We've all been there, right? Well, that's what labeling actually is. Perceiving something about a person or thing because that's a lot easier than actually understanding the cause. And we all do it without even realizing it. So let's find more about this and know what is labeling. First, let's know what labeling actually is. Labeling is describing someone or something with a word or a phrase. Like you might label a person as disabled if they're unable to walk. It can be a social process where individuals or groups classify the social behavior of others. It can also be a cognitive distortion where you generalize by taking one characteristic of a person and applying it to the whole person. For example, you might think that someone is a failure if they fail to do a single task.
Don't label me, you don't know who I am.
Now, what is cognitive distortion, you'd ask? Well, it's an exaggerated thought pattern in which people perceive reality inaccurately. In simple words, automatic thoughts.
Everybody loves you because you're perfect. You're perfect. You are fucking perfect.
You might have experienced it yourself when you see a person and come to conclusion just by looking at them. Is labeling good? Labeling people makes you stop from knowing the real cause. Like if someone is mean to you and you just label them as mean or bully, then you will never bother to know why they're like that. It's problematic because it leads us to create stereotypes and unfair judgments.
No, why? You just want to hang out with your lousy boyfriend.
What did you just say?
Your lousy boyfriend from that stupid black spider gang.
Don't you think you can insult my boyfriend?
Why not? You're nothing but a prostitute.
How dare you call me a prostitute?
But you are!
You better say sorry.
Why should I? Go to hell.
Take this for example. If there are two people, one of whom you label as a positive person and the other negative, then there's more chance of being unfair if you have to find their faults or something. Labeling someone is really easier than understanding them. Take me for example. I was that person who loved to label people because it made me save the time to perceive the actual reason. If someone said something about me being shy, I would simply call them an average extrovert and move on. It's so hard to try to know what someone is going through to behave like that, and we just put a label on them, and that's it. That person's whole identity is now that label, even though that behavior was temporary due to anger or something. Is positive labeling good? Positive labeling, such as complimenting someone for their talents or achievements, can be a form of praise and encouragement, which is generally well received and can boost someone's self-esteem and confidence. However, even positive labels should be used wisely to ensure they are accurate and don't create unrealistic expectations or put undue pressure on the individual. It's essential to be respectful and considerate when labeling people, whether positively or negatively, to promote healthy and fair interaction. How to avoid it? Think about how it affects you. Take a moment to think about how labeling affects you before you label someone. It's a great way to imagine how your labels affect others. Try to understand the reason behind their behavior. You can't always know why someone is behaving the way they are, so try to understand them before coming to conclusions.
Yeah, I know exactly what she's going through.
Ask your friends to help you. It's difficult to notice your behavior, so tell your friends to help you notice when you are labeling someone. Work together to get rid of this habit.
What is friend?
So yeah, that's it guys. Thanks for joining again. In this interesting video, consider subscribing if you want to support this channel. Goodbye. Take care and see you next time.